Hey guys, welcome back to Genius Learning. All right, so finally, I want to try to introduce color into making the spheres. In reality, doing it with markers is a lot easier, but doing it with pencil allows you to be more detailed and understand what you're doing and then get to markers. So for example, the one we've been working on where we had two different materials and we showed it in 3D now, and then here we split it. Let's highlight and let's color these parts to see how it can look with color, and obviously it's gonna be more distinguishable. And so I like to get a blank piece of paper when I do this, because the markers get all full of the lead or marker that you're using. So I'm gonna show later how to draw this with marker first and then put the pencil on it or a black marker, but I'll dirty them for the cause of the video. So this center sphere here, let's highlight with yellow, and we can highlight it solid. You see how it gets kind of dark there? So if you just go like that, see how it kind of just goes away, clean again. So here we have the same sphere, right? And here, right, let's put this with clean yellow in the inside, and then highlight the rest of it. So I'm just showing that all these yellow spheres are the same exact thing. Okay, clean that off a little bit. All right, now let's say that the left side is orange. So this material here, we're gonna distinguish by orange. What I wanna do is highlight the outline, right? Just kind of outline it like that, okay? And then instead of coloring it solid, let's just make a couple lines through it like that. Doesn't have to be uniform, just kind of like that, okay? So same thing here, let's highlight the outside, right? Highlight this and the back edge, right? Because that is the entirety of the left side. And let's just kind of make lines like that, okay? And I'm gonna leave the middle blank, kind of like nomad zone, all right? I'm gonna do, let's say I do the middle, this like flat part. So this is the middle between the two materials. Let's say I just want to distinguish that with purple. Okay, so this goes behind the sphere, this goes in front. Okay, and this part is this piece here. So here I'm just gonna make the lines on this side and some of the lines here, some of the lines on this side, and some of the lines here. So I'm gonna make it solid on one side, dotted on the other, solid on this side, all right, and then dotted on the other. Just like here, solid on this side, because that's how you make this side pop out towards you, and the dotted line is away from you, okay? So we distinguish that. Let's draw the orange on this side. Okay, we just want to outline it, and let's not touch the yellow too much. Let's go like that. Okay, and we just want to draw some lines like that, like we've been doing. Okay, perfect. Let's wipe it off a little bit. Okay, now let's say I want to do the right side blue. All right, let's outline the outside, and right after this I'll show you how to do it in a much faster way, but just want to do this part slowly so we can like see all of them neatly done and explain. So, and for this side I'm gonna do the same. I'm just gonna like kind of make little lines like that. I'm gonna highlight this side because the color is gonna distinguish both sides already. So here's the tricky part. This side engulfs the little sphere, right? But we still want to show it in this view a little bit. So I'm gonna do a solid line here because the orange, purple, and blue meet like they do here. Orange, purple, and blue. And then a dotted line in the back, a little bit. Okay, and then just lightly all the way to the edge, all the way to the blue. Just a couple little lines like that. Okay, maybe a couple more, fill it in. That's it. So it's kind of too much going on in the middle part, which is why I like this view better. So now when I do the blue, right, I'm gonna do the outline here. Not too much of the yellow, just a little bit. And then back here. And just some of the similar lines we did for the other side. Okay, so now you can clearly see there's a lot of clutter here when you put them together because this blue is technically covering the yellow. But here when you open it up, you can clearly see the layers inside and the shells on the outside. All right, so let's say I wanted to do that a little bit faster. All right, I don't want to take so much time drawing everything out with pencil. And so let me see if we can do a quick example. All right, let's say I already have my highlighters ready. Okay, so I'm gonna just do 1/2. So I'm gonna just do this side. So I would go like this with my highlighter. I would draw a circle on this side, same on this side, extend it outward. So you gotta already know what you're looking to draw because this looks like nothing. But if you already been drawing it, what I did was I drew this oval first, which is here. And then I extended the back out, which is here, okay? And then I can outline it now if I want. Let's say I do a solid line on this side, dotted line on that, dotted line all the way for now. And then let's do the blue line. I would do from here like that, let's say. There should be a dotted line on this side, and then extend backwards, extend, and then just some more lines back here, maybe some like this. Okay, and then the inside, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna kind of outline it with the black. So then I'm gonna outline this back right here and this into the front. It's a little sloppy, but it's a quick sketch. This black's running out. So we have the black running through here, outlining the surface, and then a dotted line back here. Okay, this is the center. And again, you can put a different color if you want in the middle. You can also do it with the blue. You can just do like straight lines like this, changing it up from like the pattern on the outside to show that this part is flat and that this part is, you know, curvy and different. Okay, something like that. So I'm gonna show just with color in a couple other videos. So for now, just a quick example. And while we're here, let's just show how we could put color on most of all these things, right? So let's say the disc, for example, okay? We wanna do color on it to distinguish it from the rest of the sphere. Let's outline the outside, dark, right? One solid line, and then the back, just a couple dotted lines. And we can leave it like that, or we can do a solid line, the dotted line, and then some lines going like this, other ones going like this, but not really finishing on one end. Then you want to outline the dots again, or the background, and the front maybe one more time. Okay, so same here, just a couple little lines, maybe something like that. All right, you want to get one side darker. So here, put a little bit more shading. One side is darker now than the other. So that's always the goal with that. All right, and let's see. For this one here, let's do the outside green. We're gonna highlight one side, highlight this line, this line, this line, and then some going halfway like that. right? And then just a dotted line on the other side. You want to make it lighter than the left side, okay? And that's already assuming that you have those lines in place. If you don't, then you would just do it like this. You would have a C, like a big C, and then a dotted line on the other side. And then your lines coming down, maybe halfway, these going halfway, and kind of one or two going down here, that's it. And so then from there, you just draw your coordinate system, right? Coming out, these little exits. Okay, so that's, and then you probably outline the outside of the sphere on one side. Maybe a couple lines going down and across. You can do different things, all right? So let's take a look at some more shading for these bottom ones here in the next couple of videos.